Welcome, Mr. and Mrs. Miller, to this first final transitional interview or symposium here at St. Mary's College for potential year 7s for 2022. Thanks to you both for returning the email via email, the pre-filled form with your question for this panel. How will St. Mary's College meet the needs of your son? Firstly, if I may, just on St. Mary's School ethos, which is service, courage, and justice. St. Mary's under the Brisbane Catholic Education and in service to Reconciliation Australia's plan. We have a own reconciliation plan called RAP, and we are very committed in advancing, encouraging, and building respectful relationships with our Indigenous people. We actively build relationships and collaborate with the Bachelor people and the Bachelor Aboriginal Corporation here in Maryborough. Courage. We seek our students to take part in this restorative system of reconciliation in our student differences in relationships, focusing on the action and behavior instead of their peers, and building and repairing and agreeing on a consensual resolution on their relationship behavior moving forward. As a Jesuit school, we seek justice and we aspire to critical thinking and Freirean ideology of speaking for the minority, the persecuted, the weak. And most of our lessons is built around this critical thinking plan. And it's quite embracing of the school, the church, and the community in trying to create these students for the real world. With that small reflection, I would like to introduce now the staff, the teachers in our panel mainly, who will be elaborating on these elements in our school system. Ms. Elizabeth Jade from our Excellence Program for Middle School, Mr. Oliver from our Math Science Excellence Program, and Ms. Ninu from our English Excellence Faculty. And I would like to begin this symposium by thanking you for your time and yielding the floor for Ms. Ninu. Thank you.
Thank you. At St. Mary's College, we cater for students from diverse backgrounds as it enriches the communal life of Catholic schools. Incorporating learning activities which encourage students to use their knowledge and also using negotiated curriculum is a strategy I use in my lessons. For example, for writing tasks, students will get the opportunity to pick a topic which they feel is relevant in the community and they will need to write about it from their own perspectives. It will give the students the opportunity to discuss individual experience about those issues in class. The purpose of education should be to contribute to the process of making the educator more autonomous and independent in their thinking and acting. Various research studies has indicated that extracurricular activities have a major role in improving students' overall performance. In our school, to improve students' literacy, we offer different extracurricular opportunities such as Premier Reading Challenge, Spelling Bee, storytelling, writing, and literacy competition, and also inter-school debating competition. As part of out-of-school hour activity, the school also present a musical event to encourage students who are interested in performing arts. Community organizations such as Men should promote male health and well-being. Mentors play a pivotal role in assisting younger males to reconnect to their culture and is a medium for youngsters to express concern and discuss issues they are facing in the society. Our school also supports students from First Nation by facilitating the Men's Shed, which is organized by Aboriginal Butchula Corporation. These programs are really important as it prepares our students to handle challenges and capitalize on opportunities that arise in a rapidly changing world. St. Mary's has established itself as a leading school in Maryborough region with good academic results, with data showing that 36% of students who gained an OP of 1 to 5 and over 70% of the students reaching an OP of 1 to 10 are confident of securing position in their preferred courses. I'll be concluding now and passing over to Oliver to talk about the max programs in our school.
Thank you, Ninu. St. Mary College is performing a close to average in Year 7 numeracy net plan with regards to students of a similar background. To be able to support students to achieve above average results, we have specific strategies in the math classroom, which takes a strengths-based approach. A strengths-based approach recognizes the resilience of individuals. It focuses on abilities, knowledge, and capacities, rather than on what people do not know or cannot do. In addition, a strengths-based approach acknowledges that First Nation students typically have close community, and that community is a rich learning resource. Community has the benefit of encouraging children to have positive expectations of learning and to have cooperative relationships, making sure that when we look at the students, we understand their history and we know where they come from and where they are now is important. Ensuring that we utilize the students' individual strengths to help them to build relationships to engage their own academic program. With a strengths-based approach, it will be a learner at the center and the relationship that surround that student within the environment that assists them. Let me give you an example of what it will look like in the classroom. First Nation students generally could have stronger tendency with visual learning. So in the class learning, we will adjust with visual graph or patterns so they have the better understanding. Also, First Nation students have a really strong connection with their local community. So during math class, I will use local community example to link to the learning content. All of those things lead to a focus on the individual as a problem, rather than seeking to understand the multiple social, cultural, historical, and political forces that impact on each individual life in relationship with those around them. Now I'm going to let Jet talk about our inclusive education and excellence program opportunity at St. Mary College.
Thank you, Oliver. So I just wanted to let you know that I am the inclusive educator here at St. Mary's and that I also work closely with our scholarship programs and our excellence programs as well. So first off, we do offer a transitional program for students from Year 6 coming into Year 7. And they are able to come to school for a day and meet classmates and teachers and check out the facilities and what we have to offer here. We know that transitioning into high school can be a really significant issue for some young children and can prove to have a decline in their behaviour as well as an academic performance, and it can sometimes be a negative experience. So we really strive to improve the outcomes and facilitate a positive transition for all students while also focusing on their academic abilities, their social inclusion and independence as well. So we have a team of support staff here who strive to meet individual and learning needs of all our students and support them where we can. The teachers' attitudes and beliefs can play a very significant role within an inclusive education and practice. And as an inclusive educational school, we view our classroom and the school as a smaller part of our larger community. And the effect that the experiences that children have here within this smaller community is dependent on the quality of experience that they receive as well. So I see that you have very impressive grades here from your Year 6 report cards, and I really like to encourage you to apply for our Excellence program. This is for our gifted and talented students. It provides learning opportunities for our higher achieving students within a supportive learning environment. So our gifted and talented classrooms allow students to challenge their learning and advance their abilities through a specially derived curriculum. Our gifted and talented educational classrooms can also provide students with social benefits as well as using differentiated instruction, which has proven to be an effective strategy to improve the quality of education for gifted students. We do know that gifted students such as yourself do like to think outside the box and become quite bored in a regular classroom, which can start to lead to poor performance and behaviour as well. We do like to help our students live a happy, healthy life, and we do this through development of their interests and positive experiences in these small classrooms. We do offer of course we have future opportunities, but we do like to let our students choose between a VET or an ATAR pathway as well as being able to achieve their QCE. We link with trade centres and have a Head Start program at 3 local universities as well. We like to constantly be discussing with our students about achieving their educational attainment and just simply asking them what they think that is possible and what is probable for themselves. And this can allow their success in any pathway they wish to choose. To top it off, we offer 2 selected student scholarships every year that are merit-based alongside their behaviour and attendance, and from looking at your reports, I don't think you would have any problems applying, so I do encourage you to apply for our scholarships as well. Now, I hope that we all have provided you with some really helpful information about our school and what we can offer for our students here at St Mary's. So, do you have any questions for us at all?